In this section, we are going to have a brief introduction to transport layer. We first try to look at the overview of the transport layer. The transport layer is the heart of the whole protocol hierarchy. Its task is to provide reliable, cost-effective data transport from the source machine to the destination machine, independently of the physical network or networks currently in use. Compare with network layer, which provides best effort service. The transport layer is able to provide reliable service. The service provided by the transport layer will be discussed in this section. Transport layer provides services to its upper layer, application layer. The ultimate goal of the transport layer is to provide efficient, reliable, and cost-effective service to its users. Users mentioned here are normally processes in the application layer. The hardware and/or software that does the work is called transport entity. The transport entity can be located in operating system kernel, a separate user process, a library package linked into the network applications, or the network card. Nowadays, the transport entity is usually integrated with the operating system kernel. There are two types of transport services: connection-oriented service and the connectionless service. This is very similar to the network layer service. So the question is, why are there two distinct layers? The network layer mostly runs on the routers, which are operated by the carrier, so the users have no real control over the network layer. Putting on top of the network layer another layer can make the user have some control over the quality of service, QoS. The transport service primitives can be designed to be independent of network service primitives, which may vary considerably from network to network. The transport service primitives allow application programs to access the transport service. There are two main differences between the transport service and the network service. The first difference: the network service is intended to model the service offered by real, unreliable networks. The connection-oriented transport service is reliable. Second difference: the network service is used only by the transport entities. The transport service is used by application programs directly and must be convenient and easy to use. There are 5 primitives provided for a simple transport service. These 5 primitives include listen, connect, send, receive, and disconnect it. A listen primitive blocks the process until some process tries to connect it. A connect primitive actively attempts to establish a connection. A send primitive is to send information. A receive primitive blocks the process until a data packet arrives. A disconnect primitive means this side wants to release the connection. So this is for the section of transport layer. Thank you.